So red. I could make them go faster too if that's extra distracting for people.
We're gonna be role playing tonight,
you
and we're
have
gonna be like, it's like, yeah, we came down from. What? What was the question?
Oh yeah, watch together. Watch together. Oh.
Yeah, fishing up Matt's always made me feel like, where the cook was like, I made it, and I was like, and I helped.
You're the sous chef.
And everybody else is
Yeah,
like,
all right.
yeah, just nodding their head. Sure.
Pretty much. That's because I was up until a later point, I was like anti skill investment, which is stupid considering I put like 300 hours into secondary skill investment in Final Fantasy 14. Like I just refused to do anything. It's like I think it was leather. It was gathering leather and fishing. I think that's what I did. Skinning. Yeah, that's what it was called.
All right, now everybody make sure you've got your D&D Beyond connected and everything good to go.
Thanks for reminding
Thank you
me.
for
I
reminding
almost
me.
forgot.
That's why I didn't click the button to never dismiss the. Because you can click the checkbox when it asks you, never warn me about this again. I did not click that specifically, so it reminds me every time I launch it.
Yeah.
Think of the real
I
things.
need to move my camera. You can't
Yeah.
see.
I gotta make sure to actually connect it to Foundry, don't I? One of the above, Foundry.
Yeah, that's damn right.
Yeah.
I mean, it does seem to be objectively better. So.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay, you don't have the investment that you do in Fantasy Grounds, which is ridiculous.
We don't have the investment.
I mean, still, one-time fee, and that's it.
True.
Yeah, that's pretty superior.
I definitely paid more for Roll20 than I did for this.
And they're pretty liberal with the ability to like take stuff from Beyond D&D Beyond and all that.
They're mod-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure this works.
Meanwhile, Roll20 is like, pay $50 for this content.
All right.
And have it not work at the exact same time.
I mean, yeah.
Ha!
They're still hot-fixing Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Hot coffee.
Right.
Yeah, that's really hot. Way too hot to be drinking. Whew.
Just to give everybody an update, Tasha's Cauldron has been out for, 3-4 weeks now?
Yeah, and the hunter's still not fixed.
And the Hunter is, the Beastmaster is still not fixed.
And that's on their front page right now.
Yep.
No, it's Path of the Beast. It's Barbarian Path of the Beast. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about just Tasha's itself, but yeah.
All right, so
I should probably turn my camera on, huh?
last week, Watch Together's on too. I don't if y'all
the dancing woman gif is also very entertaining. So
last week we left off. You had found the hidden chambers of the Lich Renwick, and he allowed you to sleep in his room since y'all were nice, and gave you the opportunity to long rest in the monastery safely.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. As gas clouds begin filling the you do wake up though uninterrupted from sleep. You are packed in like sardines in this dirty, old, wretched, crumpled up room with a whole bunch of elf, dwarf, human, gnome, different prisoners that you had freed from below the monastery. As you wake up, you hear scuttling about in the room next to you, which you can safely assume is Renwick kind of messing with his vials, tinkering with his magics, and otherwise just concluding normal, friendly lich business. What do y'all do?
That's a mighty fine question.
What do you do with all of these prisoners that are now looking to you for guidance?
I wake up and stretch and open the door.
Don't smite. Don't smite. Don't smite.
And
Burn them to the ground.
And you do see Renwick back and forthing between a couple tables, paying you no mind. And where was this one?
So, Amiga, you know this place. What would be the easiest way out from here?
I'm gonna go ahead and they didn't let me in the tower.
Yeah, fair. I can see why.
Didn't know this existed. Not gonna lie.
I mean, surely you've tried to tear, the covers off and make a rope to climb out the side of the wall, right? Or were you not here captured against your will?
This is literally above all of the areas that we would normally have access to.
Yeah, I was also trying to give you the opportunity to mention that you weren't here against your will. Let's see.
You can see this dwarven man kind of approach you, Marcus, the one that was Brutalthar, that Boldenthar, that spoke with you before, and as he's kind of asking him, we still don't know what happened to the rest of the body, the rest of the delegates, but I know that these people, they need to go home.
Yes, where are your fellow delegates?
I do not know. Taken further. They were taken further into the mines than I had happened to venture to.
Oh, goodness. I do not do well underground.
When we were attacked, there was at least one taken by the large vulture creatures that attacked us, as we were already prisoners.
Large vulture creatures? I'm new to this area. Have the rest of you ever seen a large vulture creature before?
Yes.
We met some people who rode flying things.
Oh dear. Were they nice, or were they...
They were until we asked
We thought they
too many
were, and then they
questions.
were less nice.
Do you know anything, Master Dwarf, of these winged creatures?
Hey, just that they're big birds. They got, we were taken prisoner by these earth cultists here. And then we were taken across keelboats down the river. They'd paid for the service of their boats with me books that they stole from me. And then after we were taken off the boats, we were attacked by the people flying on the large vultures.
It sounds like you've had quite a bad time, my friend.
Hey, it's not been pleasant.
Marcus looks over at the door and he's like, what about you? You're a tall, strapping fellow with very nice armor. Perhaps you have an idea how we should proceed out of here. He's looking at you, Paul.
Paul leaves the room,
Oh, don't smite, don't smite, don't smite, don't smite. Don't.
and I ask the Lich, what's he working on?
What I'm working on is far beyond anything you could comprehend. Please leave me be.
My character's gonna walk into that room and he's gonna go, Paul? Is everything okay, Paul? He walked out of the room. Master Renwick, nice to see you again. Thank you so much for your hospitality. We shall soon be out of your hair. Master Renwick, you do look quite the intelligent sort. Perhaps you can tell us of a way to leave here? Safely, that is.
I grow tired of your company.
Yes, that is our cue to exit, friend. Come on, Paul, let us gather these people before Master Renwick loses his patience.
Were there any windows in the room we were in?
There are not.
What about in the main chamber that Renwick is in?
There are no windows on the tower top room that he's in. However, there are some cracks in the walls.
Like arrow slit style cracks for
No, like
like
old foundation settled. Some you could probably sneak a peek outside with it very narrowly.
that is actually enough. So if Amika would have noticed, though, she would have been spinning in a circle in the room, pointing in random directions and attempting to message the 3 boys that she has outside.
They are not actually outside. They hid in the front room.
Well,
Okay.
before our short rest in the last session, she had sent them a message telling them to hide in the area outside.
Oh, okay. I used to miss that. Yeah, sure. Okay, what are you gonna say to them with the message?
First, she's gonna spin around just trying to contact them until she figures out what direction she needs to be facing. Just like are you there? Are you there? Are you there? In a circle. And then once she gets a hold of them, she's just mostly checking in on status and any escape-related information they might have. If we're stuck in the tower.
Barney's gonna inform you that
She's
We're-
reaching out to Phil, by the way.
oh, okay.
A chance of getting a coherent response is important.
Phil. Phil is we're hiding by the stairs, babe.
Which stairs?
The ones that go up into the front door.
Alright.
Barney's having problems. Oh.
What the hell with these guys?
Don't ask.
Whatever the world's equivalent of dude bros.
Yeah, I was thinking the second one was like, what's his name from Saturday Night Live? The one that would like John Mulaney would write the script for. I forgot his name. He'd always talk about the nightclubs.
That's all she wanted. She just wanted to make sure they were safe somewhere that she'd be able to find them again. So they're sticking around out there because I never did get an actual location of where they were hiding, which was kind of important.
They're on the front stairwell that you walk into. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've overstayed our welcome. Mika's gonna apparently not move because the game's paused.
It's not paused.
Shows
It
paused
is.
for me.
You might have to
Yeah, it's your pause
refresh.
for me anymore.
Might have to refresh, and because Paul's moving his character, to refresh and relink your D&D Beyond.
Gotta remember that part.
It reminds me every time.
Then all of a sudden, you're like, you roll that nat 20 and it doesn't post, and you're like,
Okay. Yep. Just need a refresh. Amika's gonna start. What's the word I'm looking for? Herding all of our followers outside.
Okay, well, the only way you know to go is
Make it
down the stairs. So are you all going back down the stairs?
Well, we don't really have much of a choice, so yes.
Alright, I'm gonna grab everybody's token here in the middle. I will
do,
move.
do, 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 do.
Where's Mika?
She's in the room with all the
And
randos.
All right.
As we get on the stairs, without talking, I just wave at the Lich.
He turns around, he looks at you, and his head nods down in your direction.
Thank you.
And he grumbles.
Dirty kids on
Get
my
off
lawn.
my lawn. Young punks. I'm using Mr. Bullenthar for the use of every commoner at the moment until it becomes relevant, as I do not feel like moving 24 tokens
Fair.
across the board. You come down the stairs and you immediately hear a loud clacking noise, as if some sort of magical lock has now reappeared on the door to his chamber. And you enter this room full of sarcophagus and bones laying along the ground.
Well, that was the fanciest save point I've ever come across.
Thought I had a thing for long rests, but I might be wrong.
So, if I remember correctly, that room with the fountain had a set of stairs, correct?
Room with the fountain.
The one that you danced for the... I think it was an ogre? Or was it a orc?
The way we
rock.
got in here?
I don't think we went through there before. I think we took a detour. So as not to risk the townspeople.
The room with the ogre in it?
Yes.
There's a door, but we don't know what's on the other side of the door.
Way to find out.
There we go.
There's also a door behind the metal grates with the Umbral Hulk.
Ooh, that's actually closer. We don't have to worry about running back into old friends there, do we?
And there's also a few tunnels that we haven't explored yet in the Warren of Cave tunnels. Which...
I mean, judging from how it sounds worn, that would probably take us deeper.
Well, they did say the other delegates are deeper.
Yes. I mean, that does raise the question. We do want to get the commoners to safety first, right?
Have we already asked our NPC how
Whatever it
much
takes
more of
to
the
get out of
cave?
this ridiculous place.
Ask him
I'm
what?
sorry, Racer? Oh.
Paul was saying
Whatever it takes to get us out of this ridiculous place.
What was Paul saying?
Oh, have we asked our NPC how much more of the caves he knows?
I'm afraid I don't know much. I know a few of the tunnels that are having us dig in. I'm afraid I don't know my way out, though.
Do you know what direction would be towards deeper? You mentioned the others were taken deeper. Do you know what direction deeper?
I don't know. No. I only know that the gods told him to take him down further into their mines. It's all me overheard.
So I say we check the room the Umbra Hulk was guarding, and then if that's nothing, I guess we start exploring the mines and hope for the best.
Well, that sounds like half a plan.
Yes.
I'm down.
No one seems opposed, so we're doing that.
Yes, I do not want to fight that Orok if we do not have to.
Alright, so going back into the room you fought the Umber Hulk in, as you and 22 other prisoners. Is it actually 22, or am I just making that number up? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
I do vaguely remember you
It's
saying
15.
something.
It's 15. 15, as you and your group of ragtag adventurers and 15 other commoners kind of walk around walk around
Well,
behind you.
we don't know of a place that we would classify as safe anywhere around here. So,
Well, I don't think many things are going to go looking in that room where the Umber Hulk was. Dear Lord, that thing was terrifying.
Brillandathar walks down and closes
That's for
that
sure.
door.
okay, yeah. So we'll head through here.
Hey,
Doesn't look like anything's changed since we were last here, does it?
it does not. No, it appears to be the same way that you came in and out.
I keep up with the group, just by the way.
Are the
Those
stairs
are dead.
still?
Those are dead. Haha.
Are the stairs still set as an incline?
Oh, me gods, what in the Mirrodin happened here?
I'll tell you what didn't happen. Me sneaking up on something successfully, because that thing conked me upside the head.
It's massive.
Pretty sure it snuck up on you, Marcus.
The poor thing, it looked like they plucked his eyeballs out.
Yeah.
I appear to have been left behind.
We went back to the room with the Umber Hulk.
Yes, where did Razor's
I
token
can't
go?
see anything.
Your token is gone
Oh.
now.
Does Raisa have dark vision?
No, but it looks like her token might have been... Hit Control Z, Cody, see if that...
I'm in the room with Renwick.
Oh, what?
I lack the permission
Oh,
to
yeah,
update
super left
token
behind.
in parent stuff.
I saw you just a second ago.
He's gonna Shang Tsung you. Your soul is mine.
Do you see yourself...
Yeah, I see me, and that's literally it. Okay, now I see it.
Okay. Is there light in this room? No.
Should be.
I have a torch.
That's right. You do have it. Okay. Well, yeah, it would have gone out by now, but I'm assuming you're
it
lighting...
would've.
Are you lighting another one, or do you want me to
Yes,
take the
I
light
will.
one? Okay.
No, Marcus does not want to go in the darkness again. He'll relight his torch.
By the way, that strength check is for Nicer trying to move that Umber Hulk out of the way of the door.
And it looked like you need a hand there, lady. Let me help.
I've got it.
What's this?
I've got
No,
it.
she's got this by herself. Trust her.
With the 11, you yank, but he's barely moving, and part of like his leg
I
snaps off.
completely forgot about the 11. I was just looking at the 19. That's why I thought I had it.
Are you sure you got it? Then you sure you don't want that hand?
You can set it to where it always rolls twice. You might have it set on always advantage.
Yeah.
Do they like pop out of your head?
Jealousy.
Oh.
Nicer will kind of be like, you know what? And then look over. She's like, Marcus, Paul, help me. Like, she doesn't care about this other guy. She's going for the guy she knows.
Oh God.
With
Yes, Paul, you're quite strapping. Looks at my strength score of 10.
With the three of y'all, you were able to easily move it. No rolls necessary. You shove it back kind of out of the way, opening up the area towards the door. The sliding bars are still closed, and the stairwell is still smooth. It is not retracted back to normal stairway.
Well, they're moving the umbral corpse. Amika's gonna approach Raisa and be like, "You're attuned to fire," we'll say. Can you like? And she's gonna raise her hand and be like make a floating ball of fire.
Is that something Raisa can do? Just conjure fire?
What are your cantrips?
Amika is effectively asking if you have like burning hands or something.
I have Create Bonfire, Firebolt, and Ray of Frost.
I think there's a Control Flame cantrip too, isn't
Or
there?
control flame.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
No, I mean he can make a bonfire on the ground.
Oh, damn it. I have underestimated that spell.
not the same.
Create bonfire is super good.
The reason I was asking is because I believe it's control flame, where you make a flame in your hand and then you can melee attack somebody with it and do damage.
Is, yes.
But while you have that
Yeah.
flame in your hand, it also gives off light around you.
She already has electric lighting, though.
For what? Oh,
Because she's wearing the Christmas lights.
Oh, ha ha. Aha.
I see now. This was an effort to combat dark vision.
The damn baby face emote. Okay. Continue, yeah. As you see, the bars are still open. The door is ajar. You can walk through it.
Marcus tries to open the door for Nirsa before the dwarf gets over to it.
The door is already open. Oh, you talking about the new door?
Yeah, the new door.
Can you not walk to it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right.
Yeah.
I must have been pressing something wrong.
Brundletharb is, by the way, hanging back because he's like trying to help lead 14 other commoners.
Damn it.
You are
look good.
You are chock full of folk at this moment.
After you, milady, I've held the door open for you. 'Cause I have manners. Looks over at the dwarf.
he yells at all the females in the group. It's like, sure.
Are those stairs going down, Gup?
They are going down.
Are there bars blocking us from going in?
There are bars there. It is an iron gate with a lock on it.
Oh man.
We have 4 different kinds of keys, I think.
I almost forgot about this. Yeah, I'm gonna try using the key.
Including one we got off of, what's her name?
Yep. Marcus, you have one of the keys with the triangle emblem on it, and that seems to unlock the gate. That's it. You see the gate can swing both in and out.
Marcus is staring intently at the symbol on there. I've never seen this before. Raisa, you seem learned, educated. Yes, it's something that a non-educated man like Marcus would say, learned. Perhaps you could figure out this symbol, Raisa?
I actually think y'all know this symbol. Didn't you figure that out last session?
Did we? It's not on my notes.
Didn't we?
Yeah, you got a printout of it.
Oh, we got a printout of it, but I think somebody tried to figure it out before, but then they didn't make it.
It was a rectangle with only 3 sides.
Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't figure out what the symbol meant. What it was.
It was the emblem for some earth cult.
Okay, so the key with a symbol of some earth cult. Open the door going downstairs.
It's
anybody
also the
tracking
symbol. It's also the symbol we had to use to get access to the jail cells past the ogre.
What has anybody seen Nirsa? Where'd she go?
You do feel a nice cool breeze coming up from the stairwell, coming like over you, Marcus, from the stairwell and out towards the wall behind you. Like the air's flowing that direction. It's a nice cool breeze.
Would my common sense be tingling and telling me that this is outside?
Roll me a nature check.
You'd think a ranger would have a good nature skill.
Is there anything of interest over here?
Oh, yes. You don't know. You just know it feels good.
God damn it.
Over here, Nitra and Amika, what you are seeing are places that look like they have been kind of worked with on mining, as if people have been picking at them. And Nasra, you actually hear some tinging of, sounds like picks against rock, a little further away from you. But they look like little tunnels that have been mined, but are not leading anywhere.
Nitra is gonna head back to Mika and say, "It sounds like someone's mining down there."
I mean, I can. If we got 10 minutes, I can bring out one of my servants to go take a look.
Yeah.
Are they wearing a red shirt, Lucius?
No, because they're invisible. They do have bow ties, though. I guess Amika's gonna sit over here and start ritual casting Unseen Servant.
Okay, Nasra, roll me a d20, Nasra. During this 10 minutes.
I thought you were gonna like send Phil or
No, they're outside.
yeah.
They might be bros, but they're big babies when it comes to danger.
Are those retainers? Is that what that is?
You got a d20 for me, Nasra?
Ah, okay.
Mic check, hello?
She's rolling it now.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why she's not responding.
Wow.
Oh, well, look at that.
That doesn't mean that's another.
Wait, where did Mika go?
Amika is
she went
attempting
around the
to
corner.
cast. However, as you begin to kind of like ritual cast this unseen servant spell on Amika, all right, so you begin to hear footsteps, Nysra, coming from below you. Amika, give me a perception check. Actually, with disadvantage. 13.
With disadvantage.
All right, so you are too busy to hear what is going on. And what do you see, Nysra? You see some... Oh, no, this one you don't see. He's not going to be there. He's going to move.
You see nothing.
All right, so what you see are a couple of dwarven men walking your direction. They spot you immediately, and following behind them is this snake-like creature slithering between their path. I need you to roll initiative.
Yay.
I assume.
Do what?
Amika as well, I assume.
Yep.
Everybody? Or
Everybody roll initiative. Oh, let me start the combat encounter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
I can hear Gup and Austin, but I'm not hearing anybody else.
How about me, Risa? Do you hear me?
Disconnect and reconnect to Discord.
It is strange.
That happens sometimes. in
Very
Discord.
strange. I can hear you two fine, but that's it.
Okay.
God,
well,
both of my initiatives sucked.
we'll at least take the 6. Okay, and then oh my, there we go. I need 1, 2, 3. Wrong button.
I'd be kind of near the back of the group, where I could keep slight tabs on the prisoners. You know, like if they got attacked, that'd be where I could help them.
Right. Yeah. So, as this dwarven man approaches you, he begins kind of yelling at you, Nasra, in a language I don't think you understand. Do you understand Undercommon?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
Okay. As he starts getting violently angry, he kind of starts spitting as he's getting angry and talking to you, and he's grabbing his hammer and he's pointing at you. At this point, he looks back at his friend and he waves and he starts approaching you. And what do you do?
Is she able to respond?
It is, yeah, you got a second to respond.
Okay, she's gonna kind of like hold up her hands and be like, "I come in peace." As she does, she lifts up her second hand, so her warhammer is gonna be balancing between, like, in between the crook of her elbow to support what's the weight on her shoulder.
Let's see. How do I want to play?
I assume that was wrong based on this choice of music.
The music is an indicator we're about to die.
What did you say again, Astra? I'm sorry.
She's gonna raise up her hands to the point where, like, her warhammer, like, the hilt of her warhammer is gonna be, like, in the crook of her elbow, and she's gonna be like, I come in peace. She's gonna save it in Dwarvish in hopes that these guys can speak it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Hey.
Unfortunately.
And that's the -1.
So, okay, as you say this, turn tracker starts, and Amika, you see this creature appear before you, and he is behind you. As you are casting, you are preparing your ritual.
With her back against the wall, by the way.
And
so he would be right in front of her.
He is right in front of her, but he was invisible as he approached you. And as he makes himself visible, at the same time, he is swinging a hammer directly into your face. And that is going to be...
Oh, I forgot to click the long rest button.
Just heads up, Gup, it looks like we're missing a Duergar on the turn tracker.
Should be 1, 2... No, I see them all.
Oh, I only see 2. And then Greg.
Oh, it's because he was... What did I...
Ah, it loaded in. Never mind, we're good. Freaking hotspot, man.
I just love this turn tracker.
He is going to get... actually, I have those mixed up, so... But he's still gonna... It's already happened. So he's gonna swing at you with his pick in his hand. And that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 10 points of piercing damage. And bear with me just a second here. I messed something up. Okay. And yeah, he starts shouting at you in Undercommon. You don't understand Undercommon, do you? Okay. Yeah, it's quite vulgar. And it goes to you, Amika. After he smacks you in the shoulder, he lifts back. You see this creature appear, and he swings at you with his hammer with a sharp little point on the end of it as it barrels into your shoulder. What do you do?
She's gonna yell out "Stranger danger!"
How loud? Loud enough for the rest of the group to hear you?
Yeah. I mean, they're only, what, 40 feet away, 30 feet away?
Yes.
50 feet away. So, not like top of lungs or anything, but loud enough to be heard. And then she's going to bonus action. I guess she can scramble over here. She was sitting down.
Correct.
So 15 and then move up 5. So it's 20 feet of her movement. And she's going to bonus action, telekinetic shove that guy away from her.
Okay, and that's a strength check, right?
Yes. Around here somewhere is my... There it is.
23.
Yep. He succeeded.
Yeah.
And then, as an action... she's going to disengage. Move 10 feet. Which I strangely remember disengage adds 5 feet of movement.
I don't know if it does or not. I don't think so.
Disengage doesn't add movement?
Does it?
It doesn't.
I don't think so.
Isn't that dash?
No, yeah, dash adds double, but disengage only
Unless, yeah.
creates you to not get attacks of opportunity against you.
Unless you're a drunken monk, which does add it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is.
There's subclass that adds that as well. So 5, 10, so 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's all I'd have. just standing up.
What's half?
Yep, that's our turn.
All right. Nasra, you begin seeing this creature slither its way, making hissing kind of noises at you.
I know she can't actually respond to it, but she's gonna have a look of like, what the fuck on her.
And it has, you don't see eyeballs on this creature, you just see 4 tentacles kind of coming out of the what you would assume to be the head of the creature, and a gaping beak that from a bird, and it is going to
change that from what the fuck to absolutely horrified.
Yeah, it's got the body of a snake. It's got almost octopus-like tentacles, 4 coming from the top, from the front of it. And as these tentacles open up, you see this gaping kind of beak. And it is going to smack you with one of the tentacles.
Okay.
13.
Miss.
It's going to miss. And then that is going to be it. It's just going to sit there. Paul, it is your turn.
I yell back at the prisoners to retreat, and I'll come back for him when it's safe.
You're gonna hear Brondathar relay your words. He said, "Get it back against the wall."
Then I would step inside and close the door. Either of those use my action up?
No, that can be just an item interaction.
Alright, that's 30, right?
Yep. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, it is.
And then I guess I ready and attack anything or the first enemy that comes into melee range.
Okay. Hold in your attack. See Paul kind of grab his hammer and brandish his shield, being on the ready. Marcus, what do you do?
I hear the stranger danger, and I'm like, got my bow instinctively drawn. Let's see, he's gonna move right up next to Paul. He's gonna see the Duergar. He's gonna take a bonus action to imbue his arrow with this green energy, and he is going to make an attack against that Duergar without sharpshooter, but still getting the benefit of ignoring cover.
Is that the Horizon Walker thing?
That's sharpshooter that ignores cover.
Right, but you said you weren't using sharpshooter.
No, sharpshooter still gives you the ability to ignore
Oh,
cover.
that's right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. 11, though, is, however, going to miss as your arrow flies up against the wall and it smacks the rock wall, falling to the ground.
Crap.
And the Duergar looks up towards you and scowls, and you see kind of like slobber dripping onto his long, white, natted-up beard.
Oof. But yeah, that is going to be the rest of my turn.
All right. I think okay. And then it is going to be this guy's turn. He's going to walk up next to his friend. He's going to lean over, and you're going to hear him say, "I know you think, and then he'll walk up. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, and then he is going to swing at you with the assistance of his little great buddy. $20 to hit.
Maybe.
10 points of piercing damage as he collides into your back with the sharp pointy end of... So he's got this, like, it almost looks like a warhammer. However, it's got a sharp pick end on it as it collides into your back muscle. And then it is your turn.
Question.
Answer.
Because he's within 5 feet, if I heft my warhammer over my shoulder to hit the Grick, does it have the potential to hit him as well?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay. That would be cool, but I understand why it doesn't. Okay, so as a bonus action, she's gonna rage. And those, like, almost Norse celestial spirits will surround her again. And they will follow her warhammer as it comes down to hit the Grick over the head as she swings it two-handedly.
All right, 19 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanna double check. Okay, just making sure I don't have any extra damage. I do not.
Yeah, +2 from being rage.
That's true. I mean, besides that.
Let's see, two-handed. Okay, so it's counting in the rage. 16 points of damage as you smash your hammer and you aim for the head, and it kind of slithers out of the way as you crash onto its back. You see this bile excrement kind of fluid burst out of its mouth, and it seems to be maybe bleeding or letting out some ichor, but either way, it looks like it's taken quite a bit of damage.
Okay, so then she's gonna move 5 feet to the right, so she's not necessarily out of their, range.
Mm-hmm.
However, they can't flank on her anymore.
Give me a quick perception check. With 5, you see as you kind of scrunch up next to this rock pillar. It looks relatively normal. There's just like this, there's rock and debris around, just some like little purple mold and stuff around the edge of the rock. And then it will go to Race's turn.
Okay, someone should do a perception check on this rock after I'm away from it.
Temp health lasts until you lose it or replace it, right? Like it doesn't have a time limit.
Long rest.
Yeah, it's over at the end, so you would have lost it on the long rest. Yeah.
That's what I figured. Away with you. Even more reason for Racer to stay back here.
Gracie goes into the wall.
That's how much Racer does not want to be involved in this fight. She is in the wall.
Racer's gonna kind of slide over here, and she will mage armor herself and be done.
All right, it is this feller's turn, and he is gonna step up on you. You are right in the middle of all of them. All right, and he is going to actually, he's gonna do something different. He is going to 10, 15. Yeah, and he's going to step back here. And he is going to... You're going to see him grow into a massive size as his body begins to contort and he becomes significantly larger in stature. The equipment with him as well, growing large. This war pick in his hand, the size of what his body used to be. And that will end his turn. And then we got... Then we got this one up here. Durgar up here by Mika. He is going to step in front and around the corner. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to step back. And he is going to holler out to his big friend in Undercommon. Does anybody speak Undercommon?
That I do not.
You're going to have... As he pulls a javelin off of his back, and he kind of puts his shield back, and he rears back and throws a javelin at you, Marcus.
No!
Javelin ranged. There we go. 13?
Marcus deftly dodges to the left.
All right, this Raisa, you see this javelin come flying past Marcus as he dips back, and it lands just about 5 foot in front of your feet, sliding up to you and like nudging up to your toe. And that is it for him. Amika, it's your turn.
The javelin bounces off the ground, butt hits her, knocks her unconscious.
Raisa is killed by a stray javelin.
Not like this.
Not like this.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can
I had a good
actually
life.
see.
Not a long one, but a good one.
I can see Nysra from here, right? I had vision of her, but
Yes, yeah. I mean, you can technically, in the case of spellcasting, you can see her. Yeah, if you were to try to attack her, she would have 3/4 cover.
Okay, perfect. In which case, I'm going to use a bonus action and trigger my Mantle of Inspiration. So for myself, Amika, Nysra, Marcus, and Paul, Amika is going to gain a few otherworldly fey aspects and encourage you guys or inspire you guys to act. So you can, as a reaction, if you choose to take it, move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity, and you gain 5 temporary health.
Yes,
The
please.
temp health is independent. The reaction is a choice of yours if you want to take it or not.
Marcus moves.
And Amika is going to also use her reaction as part of this to move 30 feet. So,
You get an attack of... Oh, no attacks of opportunity. I just tried.
correct.
I was tricked.
Nysra is gonna choose to stay where she is.
You still get the temp health.
Yeah, I know. She's just choosing to stay where she is because she's like, I'm not being flanked. I'm not too damaged. Like, I'm fine.
Actually, I wouldn't take a reaction for that. I wanted to move 30 feet. It is my turn. I don't need to use a reaction to move 30 feet. Would the guy have been within range to hit me with an attack of opportunity?
No. Paul, what were you saying?
If I move and then I see something new, can I change my movement?
I mean, yeah.
Or not change it, I mean.
Yeah, you don't have to use it all at once. You can go a little bit, look, and go a little bit more. Yeah. As long as it doesn't exceed your normal move.
30, yeah. Amika is going to yell at the Durgar she can see from here. You throw worse than my grandmother, and use vicious mockery.
Vicious. All right. On which one again? The one right in front of you?
The one she can see, yeah.
Okay. That's wisdom?
Yes, DC 14.
Ooh, that's a 19.
So he succeeds.
And he's got
No
a plus
damage.
0, so that's straight 19.
That is the end of Amika's turn.
All right, this Grick, having been slugged by you, Nasra, is shaking and rattling. It's got this almost rattler on its tail, and now it's going like full throttle. And it is going to swing at you with this tentacle again. 14, is that going to hit?
Miss.
Yeah, as this tentacle lashes out to you, you just kind of like hit the tentacle out of the way with your hammer. And it will go to Paul.
Yeah, because she's raging, Nysra's gonna laugh maniacally at the sight of the tentacle missing again.
Alright, so I'm gonna, I guess, step forward. Yeah, step forward and Warhammer the guy.
Alright, roll attack.
I'd like to point out a thing. Never mind, it would have cost a reaction. Just kidding. Ignore me.
6 is gonna miss as you come crashing down. He sees you coming, and he just kind of sidesteps out of the way as your hammer crashes into the ground.
And I'm done.
All right, Marcus.
Yes. So Marcus is going to take sharpshooter, and he's going to attack the one that's in front of Paul.
Okay.
Well, he's also going to invoke bonus action, Planar Warrior.
What's Planar Warrior do?
It adds an extra D8 damage and makes it force.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep. Yep. Roll attack.
Copy that. Stand by. Enabling it so that I can. Ooh, that's gonna miss.
Yep, it sure is going to miss as it flies over his head and kind of hits the rock wall, ricocheting, and you see it just start... And you hear it ting, kind of hit the ground. Anything else? That was action and bonus action, but you still got movement.
I do, and that's all I'm going to do.
All right, so... Nasra, you're going to see this fungus as you creep close to this wall begin to kind of reach out towards you.
Oh, no.
And it is going to... let me roll a d4. Oh, wow, okay. And it is going to swing at you with 4 vines reaching out from its kind of moldy body. Let's see, it's going to be 18, 11, 18, and 15. So 2 18s, 11, and a 15. What's your AC?
16.
16, so only
So none of those hit. Wait,
no,
what?
2 of them were 18s.
Oh, I had heard 15. Okay, never mind.
2 18s, and 11, and a 15. So for the 2 18s, you will take 11 points of necrotic damage as these tentacles or vines lash out at you, and you begin feeling part of your skin rot away wherever they make contact.
Ew.
And it's Little Durgar time. Flanking now, he is going to swing his war pick at you. 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
For 6 points of piercing damage as he collides into your back. You're kind of like looking at this.
I have resistance.
Yeah, so that'll be half. Yeah, he rolls 6 damage, so if you take half, I'll let you have it. As you're looking down at the necrotic damage onto your arms, he just takes advantage and cracks into your ribs with his war pick.
Wait, is the 6 before it halved or after?
Before halved. I'll give you his damage, so you can take the half.
Okay, cool. I just wanted
remember
to.
when having damage, always round down unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing that right.
All right, and it is your turn.
Alright, Nicer's gonna take a break of attacking the Grick that isn't even hitting her, and she's gonna try to attack these vines.
Sure.
Because screw these guys.
13. Let's see. It does hit. Most certainly hits. Roll damage. Two-handed, 9 points of damage. Yeah, you smash into it, and you see parts of, fungus and, particles burst off into the air.
Mm-hmm.
It does still have this seed potty-esque center, and the vines are still attached to it.
Okay, debating. No, she's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I was debating whether or not to have her move, but she's gonna stay there for now.
Spores is the word I was looking for. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Raisa. What does Raisa do?
A javelin weighs less than 5 pounds, right?
It does, yes.
Well, does talking constitute an action? Or shouting something?
No. No, you get that's a free action, so you can yell something.
Raisa is going to shout at Paul to duck, and then she is going to catapult the javelin at the guy in front of him, but change its damage to fire damage.
That's so cool.
All right, let's see here. And that's an 8, so he fails the dex save. As you see Raisa pick up and launch this, she actually kind of holds up the javelin, and through magic, you see this javelin just lunge through the air, and as it's about to kind of cross over Paul's shoulders, you see it just engulf in flames as it makes full contact with this Duergar, piercing into his shoulder. It's actively sticking out and flames spurting from the wound. He is going to take 15 points of fire damage. And he has a javelin sticking into his shoulder.
And I will be complete.
It's a hefty hit. Alright, and it is a big boy turn. He gonna step forward. And he is gonna throw a javelin at you, Marcus, as you are backed into a corner. $17 to hit.
Let's go hit.
11 points of piercing damage as this thing collides with your abdomen, breaking and penetrating through the armor and into your body. And he stomps the ground, kind of shaking pebbles and stuff off the wall. Let's see. And then this other Duergar over here by you, Paul, he is going to try and pull this flaming javelin out of his arm and like poke you with it. However, as soon as he grabs it and pulls it out of his body, the flames extinguish, and he's just going to make a normal javelin attack on you from melee. 23 to hit for massive 3 points of damage.
Oh no!
So he pulls it out and he just frantically swipes and barely nicks you. Amika, it is your turn.
Amika is going to attempt to. How wounded is? Oh, we have health bars. That's right.
You do.
She can take a couple steps forward. Nirsa's looking pretty rough out there.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, that's a good thing. I am going to, if I can find it, cast. Just make sure this using this target one additional creature. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast heroism on Nysra from here.
Okay.
I will display in VTT.
So he touches. That's a touch range for heroism.
Oh, you're right. It is touch. Just kidding.
Yep.
Unless
you got some real long fingers.
Don't worry about it, bro. This is natural.
Amika, in that case, home.
I'm going to Bane. And from here, I can see what I assume is everything we're fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
can you?
Creatures using target one additional creature. So 1, 2, 3. 4. So I'm gonna second level Bane, and I'm gonna hit everyone that is. I'm sorry. The Grick, the Violet Fungus, the Duergar right next to Nysra, and then the large Duergar.
Okay. Hit him with Bane. What is the save on that?
That's a good question.
Wisdom, I think.
Charisma.
Charisma, okay. That's even worse. Alright, so big boy here. Rolling a 3. He got the Bane touch.
DC is 14.
He got the Bane touch. Let's see. This one going to roll charisma. A 2. Shit. They are dumb. Or they are not very elegant. And then Grick. Charisma is even worse and rolls better, but it's still only a 9. And the fungus is the least charismatic of them all. I don't know if you would guess that, but fungus not be talking its way out of nothing, and rolls a 7.
It would be interesting if it was
I'd
the way
only one
around.
that saved. Yeah.
The fungus speech
So
checks this.
wait, so Bane worked on all of 4?
It did.
Hell yeah!
It did work on
as
all
a
4.
bonus action, Amika is going to yell out to Nystra, "You got this!" And give her bardic inspiration.
All right, so you have a D6 at this level. Is that
D6
correct?
right now, yeah.
To add on to an attack or a
For the
saving
next
throw.
10 minutes, you can add it to
Do I
an
have to
check,
say
an
I
attack
want to
roll,
add
or
the
save.
D6? Do I have to say I want to act the D6 before I know what it is, or?
You can roll and
Yeah,
then
after seeing
do
the
it.
roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Yes. So. That's
Okay, so basically I can roll, see that's like a 13, be like, that's probably not going to hit, and add the D6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And all right. So it is. Anything else on your turn, Amika?
I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, so 30.
All right.
Back up, and that is the end of her turn.
Now Bane is going to give it disadvantage on attack rolls. Is that correct?
You subtract a
D4.
1d4
That's
from
right.
attack rolls and saving
And
throws.
saving throws.
Yes. Sorry.
All right.
Pretty good.
Mr. Grick here going to flap its tentacles at you, Nisha. And where's its sheet? There it is.
I don't like the phrase "flap its tentacles."
Yeah, it might have been a poor choice of words.
Disagree.
It's an 18 minus 1 d4 minus 4, 18, 76. 14 is going to miss then. I think that Bane just kept you from getting hit. It's going to be its turn. Paul, go on to you.
Well, first I'm going to see how bad the attack of opportunity is.
All right, so you've got a guy swinging. You have 2/3 cover, so it's gonna add 3 to your AC. You have half cover. It's gonna add
Half cover is
2?
either 2 or 3, I can't remember.
2 AC. Let me look here. I think it's 2. 2. Yeah. Okay. 2 AC. But he is still gonna swing, and that is going to be a war pick at his very big size. And that's going to miss. All right. So he does swing at you, and he crashes into the rock as you see rock and debris kind of fall, and it kind of shakes around you. But he misses you as you step out of the way.
And then I would like to assist Marcus on his next attack.
Okay. Marcus, you have advantage on your next attack. And it is
And
your
I'm
turn.
done.
As you begin to kind of lift up your bow, you see Paul like lift your shoulder up and like give you the correct angle.
I like this. I can go with this. He said he's not done though?
He is done. It's your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna aim at the big guy with advantage. However, I am going to do Hail of Thorns on him. And I am going to take Sharpshooter on it, but the effect still goes off for Hail of Thorns regardless. I'm just not going to get my Force thing, though, too. So first off, I will do the...
So can you enact... You make an attack action for Hail of Thorns, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
Regardless of whether or not it hits... Here, I'll post.
Post for me, please. Next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack weapon before the spell ends. Okay, so it's concentration up to a minute. Gotcha. Hail of Thorns is active. Go ahead and make your attack with Sharpshooter.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Does it require to hit?
Yeah, it's concentration. In the next time that you hit with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, it creates a rain of thorns. Yeah.
You give yourself a buff that lasts until one of your attacks lands.
Up to a minute, yeah.
All right, then I'm actually not gonna do sharpshooter then. Yeah, because I thought that was regardless of hitting. And I don't want to waste his
advantage.
Yeah. Yes. Let me make sure that I've got Planar Warrior turned off, so there's no confusion. There we go. All right, cool. So I'm gonna hit with this.
28's gonna hit.
In addition, I am going to need all of them to make a dexterity saving throw.
This spell creates a rain of thorns, sprouts from your range. In addition to effect, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it. So, okay, it's going to hit both Durgar on either side of it. Wait, who are you shooting at?
The big guy.
Big fatty, that's what I thought you said. So, hit on both. We got 3 dex checks here. Starting
and
with...
they get to minus a d4 from their result.
Yep, they do. Dex, starting with the left. 14 is going to be... What's the DC on it?
Good question. I should know this. 12. 12!
Okay. Alright, so we've got... The first one is a 14, but I got a minus a D4. Which, minus 4, so it's a 10. The second one is a 12, so it's going to be at least a 1, and it's going to fail. And 17 is gonna pass even if it gets a 4. So we got the first 2, Big Fatty and the little injured guy here, fail. The other guy saves.
You're welcome.
A creature takes 1d10, so roll that d10. 5 points of damage for it. And 5 points of damage plus your 11 for the big guy. So that's 16. Oof. And this guy's going to take half, which is going to be 2. Alright, so yeah, as you let loose this arrow, Paul kind of grabs your elbow and he's like, no, up a little bit. And you let loose this arrow directly piercing into the heart of this Duergar, and you see as the arrow, right as it makes contact, thorns start sprouting from the point of contact, lashing out, hitting the Duergar on each side of him as well.
Cool, and that will be it for me.
I like that's a neat spell. Alright. Violet Fungus number 1 is going to swing its 4 tentacles at you. Here's the 4. Normal. Oh wait, it's got advantage, doesn't it? It does. It's going to be a 16, a 16, a 10, and a 19. So two 16s, a 10, and a 19. What?
Minus
1d4. Your AC is 16?
For AC is 16.
So 2...
My AC is 16.
You only need to roll
1d4
on the 19.
And that's a 3, 19, 18, 17, 16. So it's 16. So one of them will hit you for 5 points of necrotic damage.
Fun.
Duergar on the other side of you, you get the beating during this time. I don't think anybody else is around. Nope. War pick on you as the guy on the other flank side of you is going to swing at you. 23 to hit for 8 points of piercing damage.
Is that after the -4?
He's got a make. That's going to hit
I
regardless.
mean, not that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he rolled.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still a 21 to hit. After it's 8 points of damage, so you'll take 4 points of damage.
Nysra doesn't got this.
And then Nysra, it's your turn. And she frantically starts getting lashed out from both sides.
Oh God. Alright. Nysra is gonna take her action to disengage. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just gonna move all the way down there. Oh, what is this that I can see out of the corner of my eye?
What you see over there is you see a person with a pick chomping into the rock wall next to it. As it
Can I
turns
call
around
it?
and it looks and it sees you and it drops its pick and it starts grabbing its head. Oh no! Oh
Can I tell if he's like kind of friendly?
no! He looks like another prisoner. He's wearing the
Okay.
same sack burlap clothing.
Is she able to call out to him?
Sure.
Yeah, Nicer's gonna be like, yo, help us out here. Help me and my friends defeat the guys up here, and we'll help you and all your other friends get out of here, alright? Fair?
You don't get a response yet. It's just sitting here cowering.
Yeah.
Dropped its pick and then start doing that World of Warcraft thing. Oh no! All right, Raisa.
Fireball.
You can walk through friendly tokens as well if you need to.
We're just gonna go with a firebolt.
9 is going to
definitely my call.
miss. This firebolt comes
What a shock.
flying through the air, and he's kind of onto your antics as he's watching for projectiles now in your direction, and it flies over his head.
And I am done.
All right, it's big old Chunk Boy's turn as he leans down, picking up that javelin that the Durgar swung at you with, Paul, and he is going to throw it at Marcus
Not Marcus.
with a minus D4. It's gonna miss. And it comes flying over your head, barely missing you, and it can't go anywhere else, so it'll stay there. This one can. All right, Durgar up here. He's going to make a swing on Paul now. That is right by you. Ooh, that's a crit. 24. And that is going to be 18 points of piercing damage onto Paul. Yeah, they're on point. They keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy, he sizes you up, Paul, and as you're kind of helping Marcus with his bow, he takes advantage and he cracks that war pick up like underneath your kind of armpit where your armor is vulnerable. He cracks you real hard for 18 points of piercing damage, and it goes to Amika.
Mika is going to step down here. She can no longer see Nicera, which is not a good sign. 1, 2, 3. As a bonus action, she is once again going to Mantle of Inspiration.
Can she still see Nicera?
Nope.
This time it'll be on the 4 that she can see here. So Marcus, Paul, Amika, and Raisa will all gain
5 temp HP.
5 temp health. It will replace any temp health you currently have remaining, if you have any. And as a reaction, you can move up to your movement without invoking attacks of opportunity. So she's moved 10,
Yeah.
so 15, 20. Then she'll take her reaction to move the 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can't move through him.
You're right.
He big old boy. He blocking the hallway.
You are right.
I just want it stated that Raisa is swearing the entire time she moves forward.
Shit. Piss. Shit. Piss.
I
hate this.
You're right. I can't move through him. That does change that.
Be my shield, Amika.
Would she step move here? She's going to bonus action and attempt to telekinetically. No, she would have moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She would have moved here instead. Straight down through them, and then attempted to bonus action telekinetically shove the big one back 1 square.
All right. He gets advantage on that. From
what?
the enlarge spell. That's a 13.
DC 14.
All right, so you still managed to shove Thick Boy. How far?
Shove him back. I think it's 1 square.
I think it's 5 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you push him, and he's like, "Oh, hurry!" And he gets angry.
I just realized that is also a bonus action, so she wouldn't have been able to shove him.
Ooh.
Because she used Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
so...
is that what causes that Mantle of Inspiration? Is the use of Bardic Inspiration? Okay, yeah.
Yes. So I would actually have to use an action instead. So, well, I guess it would have been Vicious Mockery instead. Too many bonus actions to not have that problem.
Vicious Mockery is Wisdom, right?
Yes. I'm gonna post that one.
That's a 9. So it takes 1 point of psychic damage, and has disadvantage on his next attack. What do you call out to him?
She's gonna yell at him. That's not big bone. That's just fat.
Oh!
Use a reaction to sprint back up here.
He looks he looks sad. So you move the rest of the way, provoking an attack of opportunity?
Reaction, because of the Bardic Inspiration thing.
Fair. You used your reaction for it? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Greek's turn. Just slithers over to you. Let's see. Tentacles onto Nitro.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's gonna miss. And it's gonna continue to hiss at you. Paul, it's your turn.
And then I assist Marcus on his attack.
More advantage. Alright, Marcus.
Marcus is going to do the same thing he did last time, noticing the severity of the situation and the fact that he has not seen Nirsa in quite a while. Except, no, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns and then non-sharpshooter on the big guy. See if it hits.
23 is gonna hit. Or you have 28. 28's gonna hit.
28's gonna hit. Perfect. All right, so that's gonna be 8 points of piercing, and then all of them within 5 feet are gonna need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so he's not gonna make one because there's a reason. This one will make one. The other one will make one. A 16 and a 15, so both the little ones are going to take half damage. However,
well,
what? Go ahead.
The Bane?
Oh, Bane.
Really good combination here.
Both of them 2, so 16, 15, 14, and 13.
Yeah, DC's 12.
Okay,
so
they both they still take half damage. However, the big one doesn't make a dex save because the moment that the arrow pierces him, he starts bleeding out the neck, and you see the tentacles wrap around, and the laugh quickly dissipates from his eyes as he falls to the ground dead.
Does he stay his size, or does he go back to normal?
He does go back to normal.
But yeah, I rolled a full 10 damage on that, so I guess the half ones take 5.
This one is also gonna die. This one will take 5 points of damage from your AoE attack. As both of these Duragar ahead of you fall to the ground, lashed by the thorny whips that enthrall them.
And Marcus is going to take his movement action. He is very scared about what has happened to Nirsa. That is 3, 4... Aha. 5. Oh, wow. That quickly, huh? 6. Okay. And that's where Marcus is going to end his turn.
All right. Fungus.
There is a fungus among us.
And it's turn. Durgar. Seeing you try to advance, he's going to walk up to you and he's going to heave back this war pick and swing it down on towards your head. 23 to hit.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
For 3 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
As he comes crashing down, you begin to kind of juke out of the way, but it still slides across your leg, cutting your leg open with a small scratch.
Copy that.
Nirsa, it's your turn.
Okay, Nisra is gonna look at the snake thing, and as she hefts her warhammer over her shoulder, she's gonna be like, "Stop following!" And as the warhammer falls forward, she's gonna like almost yell like, "Me!" and smack her over the head.
18 is gonna hit. How much damage you doing? Enough.
17 damage.
Yeah, you connect with it square on the head as all 4 of the tentacles open up. It opens up its beak and begins to caw at you as you crash down on top of its open mouth, splattering its head into a bunch of debris. Bile and viscera everywhere.
When she dies, Nisra is gonna look up where the tentacle thingy and the other Duergar is, and she's gonna kind of like breathe heavily. She's like, "I'm good here for now. I can handle it for a second," and she's gonna end her turn.
You say that as you've got like green and black blood and stuff just kind of plastered onto your face.
Yeah, she could care less about that right now.
Yes, as Marcus, you look down the hall, you see a scene from Dexter. Raisa, it's your turn.
I assume the TV show, not the cartoon.
Either or. No.
Yeah, she totally told that Grick to get out of her laboratory.
Race is gonna sneak up
I
to the
told
corner
her to
here.
stop following me.
And sure, why not? She will firebolt.
13
Right here.
is gonna miss as he lifts up his shield and deflects this firebolt.
I don't know why I even cast firebolts. I'm not sure I've ever hit anything with one.
And it's crazy because you have a +5 to hit.
Yeah. That will. No, wait. I have a little bit of movement, so I will
you've
step
hit
back
with
into the hall.
firebolt. You have hit with firebolt. The last one I think
I've hit
hit
like
1
one.
point of damage, if I remember
Yeah.
correct. So he blocks that firebolt with his shield. As that Duergar is dead, however, is it this one? Nope. 5, 10.
I like to think Raisa sort of shoots around the corner, throws it, and then is like, shit, and just steps back.
You see this CD pod kind of fungus begin to amass amongst the scattered spores and fungus around you. And this one is going to have how many tentacles? 4 again. And it's going to lash out at you 4 times. How fortunate. It's a 7, it's a 16, it's a 14, and a 16. So 2 of them hit with the 16.
Is that one not baned? Is that a new one?
No, that is a different one. It is a total of 3 necrotic damage, a 2 and a 1. And that is on Nastra. And now, Marcus, you also begin to see this fungus creeping from alongside the rock amass into this little pod as vines begin outstretching from the center of it. And it has 2 tentacles. $15 and a 9.
Both miss.
Both miss. Okay. Well, ends their turn. Durgar dead. Amika, it's on you.
So Amika is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I should move that slowly. See if I saw anything along the way. No, okay. So this would have been the 30 point. Is that Durgar right in front of Marcus still alive?
He is, yes.
Him. Okay. She is going to... bonus action... Yeah, okay, so as an action, she's going to viciously mock the Durgar. She's gonna yell at him. You're looking a little inadequate compared to the other one.
He has bane. Oh god. As his face becomes flush red, he begins to open his mouth, and instead of commenting, he writhes in pain. As he takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Does he even actually understand her?
No. But he doesn't have to.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't. He knows by intent. He has disadvantage on his next attack.
He knows his manhood has been insulted.
And he takes 4 points of damage.
And then I guess as a bonus action, she'll attempt to telekinetically shove the vine thing to the right of him.
Sure. I mean, it does not have good stats. So let's see. Strength at normal is a 13. What is the DC?
14. So it gets shoved 5 feet away from me.
As it still is, it's stuck and clung to the wall, but it still manages to push the pod back as it kind of rolls, and the fungus and spores kind of go about 5 foot back against the same rock.
That will be the end of Amika's turn.
Paul's turn.
And I'll Warhammer.
Alright, roll for attack. I like this song. Ooh.
This is the kind of music I listen to while I'm programming.
As you begin to swing down, you actually kind of like pop and crack your knee a little bit as you twist the wrong way against these rubble pebbles that have fallen from the sky. I need you to take me 1 point of I twisted my ankle damage.
Help, I have fallen, cannot get up.
That beautiful nat 1.
At least it didn't cave in and kill me, I guess. I'm done.
At least you didn't take an arrow to the knee. I hear that has stopped many adventurers. Marcus.
Say he's got a wounded knee.
Oh.
It's a whole new damage type, by the way. I twisted my ankle type of damage.
Stop.
Internal trauma.
You doing anything else, Paul?
No, I'm done.
Okay. So Marcus is going to shift himself dangerously closer to the Durgar to flank with Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to take his planar warrior action as a bonus action, and he is going to attack with his main attack. Or he's going to attack with a short sword at advantage. 15 hit?
15. You're attacking the Durgar? It does not hit. No.
Damn it.
As you collide, as you swing down, he throws back his shield, quickly blocking your attack.
Let's see. I moved 1 space, so
You can move like back
yeah,
here.
I'm gonna stay there.
You sure you don't want to move way back here?
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Fungus over here is going to swing 4 times at you, since you are now in his area. miss. That one I'll have to roll. Miss. Miss. So he's going to roll 1d4. 19, 18, 17, 16. Is 16 going to hit?
Miss.
Alright, so as this violet fungus begins lashing out towards you as you get near close to it, all 4 of its tentacles miss you, though, as you dexterously avoid any of its damage. It is, however, going to continue to look back and forth between both of you. And as he reached back and deflected your sword with the shield, he pivots, swinging that hammer at you at the exact same time. For war pick.
His disadvantage to counteract that advantage.
Yep, so it's just normal. So that is a 14, which will miss. And it's actually going to be at least a 13, so it misses, and that will be the end of his turn. Nasra, it's your turn.
And also Bane, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Bane and disadvantage.
Okay, Nystra's gonna attack the new tentacle thing behind her. And she's kind of gonna be like, Jesus Christ, I thought I just got rid of one of you. And she's gonna try to attack it two-handed. Before I find out whether or not that hits, yeah, I'm gonna add that D4.
Okay.
Or it's a D6, right?
It's a D6, yeah. Go ahead and roll for damage, and do expend your die.
It's gonna be an 18 in total.
Yep, it hits. Roll that beautiful bean footage. 17 points of damage. That's enough. Enough for me. Let's see. This one. Yeah. You splatter it against the side of the wall. Really gaining a good idea that the armor, the ability to hit this thing is super easy. You smash with extreme precision against the wall, exploding the bulb, the tentacles kind of falling down to the ground as spores just poof in the area and kind of fade away into the wind that is blowing.
Nystra is going to look down at it and be like, hopefully now they learned their lesson.
Raisa.
She would later find out she was wrong. They did not learn.
Actually, I'm sorry, Nasra. You have movement and stuff left if you want to move.
I think I'm good.
All right, then, Raisa.
When something says in a straight line, can you do that in a diagonal straight line? Or
Yep. Oh. There's actually a ruler for that.
Interesting. 5, 10, 15, 20. This might be interesting. Oh good, there's another thing. I'm really tempted to do something that could kill Marcus and some other stuff, but no.
No.
Instead, I am going to do this boy on the 2 in front of me.
Ah, Agonizar Scorcher. All right. DC 13. For Violet Fungus. I mean, do I even have to roll this? There is no possible way. Oh, but it's got a D4. Minus D4. You lucky. You lucky. You so lucky. It has a -5. It has a -5 to its dexterity, and it rolled a 20. So it was about to pass. Jesus. But the Bane rolled rolled 4. So he rolls an 11. Failing the DC.
Nat 20 got turned into...
As long as it wasn't the fungus, that would be insulting.
It was the fungus. Oh, that was the fungus. Oh, wrong one.
The fungus leaps out of the way. It's like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, fungus takes the brood of it. The Duragar. Let's see what he does. Dexterity. That is a 16, but he has Bane. And that is a 4. So that is a 12, and it also takes the full blunt of the damage, which is 11 points of fire damage.
As that Bane spell's doing work.
Yeah, so you blast, right? So you step up and you kind of reach your arms out as you begin chanting, and you blast forth this bolt of flame directly in a line. As the fire dissipates, you now see this Duergar in front of you with burnt, charred skin, parts of his skull showing through as his literally melted skin off of his face. He has no more hair on 3/4 of his face, and the fungus is 100% indistinguishable from anything. It's gone. It burnt up to a crisp. So that is, damage.
And at the likelihood of provoking attack of opportunity, I'm going to step back here.
Yeah, he is going to swing at you for that. As it's like in a flailing motion as he's like having the skin burnt off of his face.
I mean, that's a pretty good reaction to having someone light you on fire.
It's an 11. Is 11 going to hit? Actually, it's an...
I will miss.
Yeah, at most it's a 10.
It's a 10, yeah. Alright then. Fungus on Marcus.
Is he gonna die?
Oh, it's a crit on the first one's a 10, the second one's a crit. So it will hit you for 7 points of necrotic damage as it reaches onto your kind of unarmored part of your hand and squeezes for 7 points of necrotic damage. And then we will go to Amika.
Alright, so we've got a Duergar and a fungus that we can still see here.
Yep.
So Amika is going to yell at the Duergar. Something insulting.
Is that what you yell? Something insulting.
Yeah, no. She's gonna yell, it's hard. I don't know what generic, like, it's hard because I would just, like, insult his features, but generic Duergar seed looks exactly like every other generic Duergar.
You're short and ugly and stupid.
He does not look like every other Duergar. He has no hair on most of his face, and you can see his skull.
Oh, right, because he just got hit in the face with a...
point blank Iron Man blast.
Yo, beard dumb. Yeah, so...
Yo, beard dumb. Alright. And that's...
Yo, bro, you look well done.
I won't roll the spell, though.
Yeah, how much damage is it? Wow. He also rolled a 1, so you like tears kind of rolling down his face. As you can't tell if it's from the words or from the fact that he has an exposed tear duct and nothing else around it. And he takes 1 point of damage. And
she's just gonna yell out, "You'll never be loved with that face," at the Duergar.
Even a mother can love that.
Yeah.
Oof.
As a bonus action, she'll attempt to telekinetically shove the spore again.
Strength.
I know I have it around here somewhere.
6, so it's gonna go back 5 foot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna post it because I can't find it.
Anything
You know
else?
what it does.
Yeah, I do.
That will be the end of her turn.
All right, Paul. You're looking at Crispy Dwarf
Warhammer.
Man. Warhammer, is this the killing blow? Let's see. 12 misses as your 12 misses as you kind of regain your ankle damage, and you're like taken aback by this abrasive blast of fire from Risa. I guess it stunted you enough that you were missing. You swing, and he's kind of flailing around, holding his skull and blood.
And I'm done.
All right, Marcus.
Alright, so bonus action Planner Warrior. And I'm going to attack with my Boulderian Mage Short Sword.
18's gonna hit, and for 7 points of damage. And that is enough. As you are tired of seeing this creature suffer and writhe in an excruciating existence, you clearly lop off of his head from the top of his body, and he falls to the ground dead.
Oh, is that guy dead?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good.
Where does his... I guess I missed his... Oh, no, there it is. Okay.
And as for the rest of my turn, I'm gonna move down this way. I'm gonna move down this way.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Nasra?
Okay. Are they all dead?
Yes.
All except for there's a fungus hanging around somewhere.
Oh crap. So 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I see it. Yeah, so Nystra's gonna move there, and that's gonna be your turn.
All right, Raisa.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's close enough. Let there be fire. Yeah. For the love of God.
It hits.
Or not. Oh, okay. Cool.
As you blast forth this ball of fire, smashing against, actually, I didn't realize this, so it takes another. As you see some of these spores fly off, and they're igniting the flames and embers as they touch, it seems to take a little more damage than you would have initially thought.
Plant type's weak to fire, you know.
I choose you, Charmander. Anything else from Raisa?
Yes, she will step back to where she was.
There's nobody around it. It stays still. Amika, is your turn. You're muted. I can't hear you.
She's gonna insult the fungus. I don't know. Your spores are looking withered.
Rip. Well, it does not take well to that, as you see it kind of like.
And it's a 4 on the damage. It is psychic damage.
And it does fall to the ground as it withers away at the sound of your insult and falls to the ground. You are out of combat.
Who knew fungus were so sensitive?
Yeah.
Just insulted a fungus to death. That's cool.
Yes, let's empty the turn tracker. All right. So as you were bombarded by the Duragar.
It does say it has to be able to hear me. Not understand, just hear.
It can understand you. It can't speak, but it can understand you.
Alright.
Now we're getting philosophical about fungus.
I would just like to point out that if anyone can see Nysra, I'm assuming they can't tell which blood is hers and which one isn't.
Stand still, you.
I'll be right back.
This is what you get for running away from everyone.
I tried to save myself. Don't give me that crap.
I told
Yes,
you
and
got
where
this.
did that get you?
2 dead bodies.
Yes, and a world full of wounds. As I take my hand over you and I seal some of the cuts up on your skin for 7 HP.
I look around to see if we are reasonably safe, or relatively safe.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, both of you can gather that there's not really anybody around except for Nasra. You did see some commoners down.
Yeah, she is gonna point that out, that she saw people that looked kind of like prisoners, like right by that tunnel that she was by.
All of them, you say?
I head back to open the door and let the other guys know it's safe.
Okay, yeah. You pop open the door. You see Bronanthar saying, "Hi, what's going on? We heard the fuss."
Well, to be putting it lightly.
And I yelled at them to get back too.
Yes, he did.
I just tell him that I think it's safe. I'm not very sure myself.
Aye, are a savior you are. Is it safe? Actually, I think you just said you thought it was safe. So,
I think it's safe. Heavy on the think.
hey, I'll take your word. It's got to be safer than. Don't want another one of these showing up. And he points at the bug, and the commoners kind of begin to come through. Don't make fun of me. As the commoners begin to follow Brudathar in mass.
I will say Amika is like holding her arm where she got stabbed by the pickaxe and just a little teary-eyed, sniffling a little bit maybe, but I'm fine.
I walked off with Nirsa.
All right, bunch of commoners.
Yeah,
down here.
we're staring at them.
All right. Oh, so you see the commoners down here. You see the one of them is still kind of like slowly chipping away, but looking over at its shoulder. The other two are kind of like huddled next to each other and kind of scared. Here, these are huddled.
We have come to save you.
Hey, who are you? What's going on?
Do you know where your other friends are? Because I'm assuming this isn't the rest of the delegates.
Everybody else is in the cages, on the other side.
Oh, well, we got them. So if you want to come up with us, we can take you to them and then get you guys out of here.
You're here to help us?
Yes, would any of you be the delegates from Mirabar?
No. There was one in the cage. He talked about his books. Brunlothar.
We got that guy too.
Oh, okay. And thank you. Where do I go? Where are we going?
Follow me.
And they do proceed to
That
follow
seems
you.
to be the question of the hour.
And so they seem to be kind of trailing you and hanging back, happy as they've dropped their pickaxes and rush. They drop the tools of their oppressor, rushing behind you to keep up.
And now,
And she moved. Yeah, she moved here so that they could like see the other delegates like over here.
One of them is gonna. Oh, it started to fall over the body of the Grick, but quickly gained its composure.
it's a bad time for a fire spell to hit.
Yeah, as erases as
Fire.
Agnazar Scorcher.
It's bad.
I'm tired of you peasants.
Finally goes off.
I might
Pretty
mention.
sure near minimum damage kills most of them.
They don't look particularly hardy. So yeah, you see Bernothar kind of like, hey, that's the other ones that they took out of the. Hi, it's good to see you. Where do we go? Where do we go from here? As he kind of looks at Paul, his knight in shining armor.
Paul,
My-
if I may, I did feel a gentle breeze coming from those stairs up there. Do you think that might be a good indication that we should head that way?
I think so. It also might be a good idea to at least bring the metal tools with us instead of barehanded, just in case.
Paul, that's an excellent idea.
Give me a persuasion check. As
Arm the rebellion.
they are not fond of their tools of their oppressor.
Reserving Raisa for the
It may
intimidation.
not help that Nicer is still covered in blood that does not belong to her.
He's right. Three of the commoners now have picks in their hand. Okay. One of them looks and he's like,
Nobody likes that short quest.
this is how but it's okay if it gets us out of here. And then how?
It'll feel a lot better digging into the flesh of your oppressor.
Spoon them over a little bit.
Damn, Paul.
He coughs. Maybe so. And they look at each other and back at each other like, I don't know what's going on here. It's a mutiny afoot. So yeah, where do y'all proceed?
To the stairs, I think.
Okay, so this is describe the stairs to you. It's a passage. You see the iron bars you unlocked. Just beyond it, you see worn steps that descend, and then they turn left and descend some more. You begin to notice this is no mine tunnel. The stonework here is near perfect, despite its evident age. To the right, you see a short passage leading into a big door with an iron plate dented in from the other side. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Wrong one.
I was going to say, this sounds like a boss battle, right? It sounds like a boss battle.
That was this door over here. Yeah, so... No, that is actually the right one. That is what you see. Dented. You see that big... You go down the stairs. It turns to the left and continues to spiral down. As you see a short passage with a big door of iron plate dented in from the other side. And...
Ooh. Am I still feeling that cold breeze, Cup?
You are. And it feels like this is the direction in which it is coming from.
I say, let's open the door.
Because it doesn't look ominous at all.
The
Don't
door...
read the map name.
The door is unlocked.
It's still loading.
So, Temple of the Black Earth, huh?
I have light, by the way, still. I have that torch.
You have the torch, yes. Nice where it does not have light.
It is just saying because it's pitch black.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. I got a feature token here. Light vision. There you go.
Something tells me... But this must be the way out. I mean, cold breeze, right?
As you open this large iron door, it makes a little bit
It's a
of
literal gate to the underworld. One of the two.
Now I need to actually find here. Okay, so you are, as you open the door, walking along this passage. The walls here are incredibly smooth. As I said before, you can tell this is no ordinary like mine tunnel. The stonework is fantastic. This was built long, long ago.
Nice red history check. Would it be with advantage? Because she's trying to figure out
It is.
who
yes.
and when.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, 12. You do recognize this as dwarven craftsmanship. This is dwarven stonework. But you
I'm
can't...
guessing the 12 would not give her like a precise, not so much precise, but like, oh, this looks like it was like maybe 100 years ago or whatever.
No, you can't tell how old it is. You know that it is old, but not precisely. And you do know that it is dwarven.
I need more light. 20 feet. I think 20 feet bright and then 20 feet dim.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to do 40 foot on the dim. I forget about that.
/ follow Raisa. Somebody's been playing WoW.
There you go. All right.
Downside is Raisa's usually the one who gets left behind.
Nice. Are you like army crawling right now? She's gone.
How? Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. It's just, I can't click on my token and then zoom out, otherwise it will make her do circles.
That's funny.
She is leading the charge, though, so there is that.
As you begin to walk down this path, it leads into a subterranean chasm that is spanned by a zigzagging 10-foot wide stone bridge, and there are no railings. The bridge links tunnels leading north and south. The chasm itself is roughly 50 foot below the bridge and consists of a bunch of jarbled up massive boulders. To the west of the chasm, you see that it narrows and continues on for some distance.
Is there an echo in this room?
How are you trying to figure that out?
Nicer's gonna like kind of speak softly to the party, hoping they can hear her, like, there's no railings, guys. Watch out.
Give me a stealth check. And also give me a... Nope, it's passive, so never mind. Okay. So you do not hear you hear a little bit of an echo, but you're not talking very loud enough to see if you can actually grasp the acoustics of the room.
Okay, would the party be able to hear her?
Yes. Do you yell hello?
No, JK.
Okay. All right, Nasra. Hold your token. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, God! God damn it!
As from the skies, you see... let me turn on the music. Change the music.
Encounter not started.
No,
it's not started. All right, do it again.
Good, because mine was crap. Which I kind of like going last.
Mine was better before.
All right, so as you descend into this area, you see beginning to swoop down on you from about 50 foot above. They swoop down, and in about 30 foot they reach where they're at now. Gargoyles descend from the stone stalactites in the ceiling. Marcus, you see one swooping down right next to you. It's about 20 foot up from you.
It's still 20 foot above.
Yep.
Good stuff. Oh, okay, good. Bonus action to turn all my damage into force, and
Can y'all see that 20 foot above its head?
Yes.
Nice.
I like that.
That's
pretty
sick.
epic.
All
That is
right.
really nice.
I'm so excited about the smallest things.
I would enjoy them more.
I'm gonna go, this is not the right way! And I am going to try to attack. I'm gonna do it without sharpshooter.
Oof.
15 gonna hit?
It is just barely gonna hit. Yep.
Cool stuff. That's gonna be 17
17.
points of damage off the bat, and recognizing how scary this situation is gonna be,
Okay.
I am going to do favored foe on top of it.
Favorite foe. Okay. Which is gonna be how much damage?
3.
Now, okay, the force damage. So your weapon in itself does normal piercing damage, right? But then it
Nope.
Does it make
All of it is turned to force damage.
All of it is force damage. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So 17, and then another 3. All right, yeah, you let loose an arrow at this gargoyle as it comes like swooping towards you. You quickly, and you make a direct contact with its wing as it hits.
And it's gonna be a tunnel opening behind me, right?
Do what?
Like in the direction of Amika is gonna be a tunnel, right?
In the direction of Amika is a tunnel?
Yes.
Like legitimate?
Okay, like right here,
Yeah.
there's a ceiling that cuts down and basically makes it a makes it a tunnel, right?
No, it's roughly even coming in, it was roughly about 50 foot up.
Okay. In that case, I am gonna come back here, retreat towards Paul. Nirsa, come back this way. And that is going to be it for my turn.
All right, this one is gonna fly down. It's 20 foot, using 20 of its movement. How much movement does it have? Oh yeah, okay. All right, Nirsa, I need you to make me a strength saving throw as it attempts to push you. All right,
She's good at those.
That is good. As it swoops down, it just takes both hands and tries to shove you as if it's trying to push you off the ledge. However, your sturdy constitution and your thick muscles keep you from grounded into the ground and keep you from shifting back even the slightest. It kind of scowls at you and ends its turn. That's as far as it can go. Raisa, it's on you.
5, 10, 15. Oh, look, a thing. What a horrible, ugly thing. Throw some fire at it.
10 is going to miss as it smashes. It flies towards it and its wings kind of envelop it as it deflects your firebolt.
Well, piss on it then. I'll step back on the other side of Paul and be done.
All right, Paul.
Do the stairs have a ceiling?
The stairwell? No, I mean, yeah, the stairwell did. Yeah.
All right, I'd yell at the prisoners and the group to get back, and I motion towards the stairs. And the gargoyle is still up in the air where I can't hit it.
That's correct, yes. Unless you have anything that's ranged.
No. I step in that corner right... Well, no, because Marcus...
Players can move through friendly player circles. Squares. Just not through enemies.
Marcus will not stop you.
Well, because that gargoyle is after Marcus in the turn order, right? The one closest to us?
You did just see it advance on you.
Alright, so I move here, and then I ready and... I move here, and I ready and assist on the next teammate that attacks, I guess. Or
within range?
Specifically Marcus, yeah.
Okay, alright.
The next Marcus that attacks, and I'm done.
The next Marcus has advantage. Will the real Marcus please stand up? Alright, Amika.
Fake Marcus 1 is going to vicious mockery on, I guess, the gargoyle. Yeah, the gargoyle that's next to Nicer. She's gonna yell at it. Your stone's got cracks in it.
Jesus. Alright.
Hey, if at least one person isn't groaning, it's not a good joke.
That's a 3. So roll damage.
3.
3. And it will have disadvantage on its next attack.
And then Amika is going to... So that was her action, and then bonus action, she will force shove the one next to Nicer away. Or she will attempt to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think it's range of 30. Let me just double check that before.
That's a 10?
Yeah, it's out of range.
Oh, it's out of range? Okay.
Yep. In which case, let me hop over my bonus actions. She will not do. I guess she'll force shove the one right in front of her then.
Oh, okay. That's the one that made the 10. So.
Perfect. 5 feet. DC 14.
Actually,
then...
away from you is going to be... As it pushes upwards, because you're looking up, the trajectory is going to send it about 5 foot further up into the air.
Oh, good. Full 30 this direction. That will be the end of Mika's turn.
Okay. This one is going to 10, 15. All right, and it its turn. Nice, it's on you.
Okay. Question. Couple questions.
Okay.
One, the gargoyle and the Sinistra, is it now less than? Is it within melee range of her?
Yes, it is on eye level with you.
Okay. 2, is she still raging?
No.
Okay.
Rage only lasts a minute, I think.
Okay. So, Nicer is gonna rage again. Gonna rage. And then Warhammer.
9 is going to miss.
Damn. Okay.
Swing and it just kind of flies out of the way.
I'm just curious. Okay. Question for future reference. Are these gargoyles only one size larger than Nysra, or are they more than one?
You're small. Our dwarves are medium. They're the same size as you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. That's it.
Actually, no, that's a good question. I'm curious. Yeah, they're medium. So they are also medium size.
Okay, cool, because... Okay, there's the thing I want to do if it ever hits, so...
Alright, anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Marcus, it's your turn.
I'm gonna be like, Raisa, little help here. And I'm gonna activate Planar Warrior. And I am going to attack the one that is 25 feet above in the air above me. With Marcus's help, with Paul's help, I am actually gonna try and sharpshooter this one.
Okay. -5 to the attack.
But I have advantage. So hopefully that's gonna work in my favor. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, my time has come. All right, cool.
You crit? Yes.
Yes, sir. That is going to be...
Now, is your planar...
Is that before the -5 or after?
That's with the -5.
Cool.
It's a crit regardless. A nat 20 with a -5 is still a crit.
And I am going to go ahead and use my last favored foe on it as well. So I can give it a... What's it called?
The Horn of Gondor blows as you crit.
Gondor calls for aid.
So that is actually going to be a total of 33 points of force damage.
22 with the crit. 27. How much did you say?
37 point... No. 22
plus
22
3 plus 5.
plus 6 plus 3
27.
plus 2.
33.
Yes, 33.
Let's see. Crit 4. Okay, yep. 33 points of damage. As you fire one very well precise arrow directly into the eyeball of this gargoyle. As you see it penetrate the softest spot of its body, sticking through, it lets out a howl. And now, Nasra, you hear an echo bouncing off of the chasm walls as it shrieks in pain.
And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move back here, granting cover temporarily, or getting cover temporarily, so it doesn't try and hit me, knowing I can hit again next turn. Yep, that'll be it for me.
Let's see. Okay. Then we'll go to Gargoyle A. Nasra, I need you to make me. Actually, let me see if I'm doing this correctly. Let's see. Damn you. I'm trying to see how exactly you're supposed to use the shove action. It is a melee attack. Okay.
I think it replaces a melee attack to do contested strength versus
By the
strength.
okay, you make a strength athletics check. It is contested. Okay, so I need you, Nasra, to make me either an acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice. I did it wrong the first time. As it tries to shove you, you stand resolute, and yeah, it's 14 versus your 26, so it does not succeed in pushing you. This gargoyle up here, however, being shot with the eye, is going to okay, and Raisa, it's your turn.
I would just like to state that the positioning of Raisa and Marcus's tokens right now make the name say Raisa Arcus, and I find that slightly upsetting. 5, 10, 15. I will. How come I can't see down this hallway now?
Because you don't have vision. You are a human, don't have any kind of light.
I can see down it before. Oh, is
because
that Marcus was standing there?
He has a torch out, yeah.
Gotcha. Well then, I am going to...
I love humans. They make the game so much more interesting. But that's your
How the
fancy
hell does create bonfire not make light?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I think it specifically says it lights a fire in a spot, which means
it will create a 5 and 5 foot light, just like a normal small fire would.
Am I insane, or am I just not seeing that on there?
I'm sure it doesn't say it in the thing. It says it lights a fire, and that a general small fire is 5 foot dim, 5 foot bright.
No, it's 20 and 20, I'm pretty sure.
That's a campfire.
I mean, a fire that fills a 5 foot cube.
I guess that's a fair statement. That's a very fair statement.
That is a large fire, yeah. I want to create bonfire on. How do I highlight its space?
Can't.
Hover your cursor over it. You want it right there?
Space, yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Let's see. I can do that right away. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Actually, campfires might be 30 and 30.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
A 5 foot fire is a massive fire, by the way.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see. We got this.
It is literally called bonfire.
Mm-hmm. Can you see now?
I can.
Are you casting bonfire?
He is.
I'm casting create bonfire.
But the gargoyles are up in the air.
I'm mostly just doing it to light up the hallway. There we go. And then I will step back over here and be done.
And I don't have any... Yeah, I can draw a circle here. There you go. There's your bonfire.
Ah,
All right, Paul, it's your turn.
Nobody's stepping that.
Don't stand in the fire.
We have one rule in this dungeon group.
Don't stand in the fire.
There's one thing you never do in any dungeon, in any game, don't stand in the fire. Unless you're cold.
So yeah, what say Paul?
I guess I move next to the bonfire, and then I'll assist on the next ally that attacks next to me.
Yeah, they have to be within 5 foot of you just for that to happen. But
Yeah.
yes, you can certainly do that. All right. So, assisting the next one that walks up next to Paul, he begins to. Oops, I went too far. Amika, it is your turn.
Amika is going to move towards the light. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Seeing Nysra isn't following, she's going to... Is there no longer a gargoyle right here?
No, there is. It's still there.
I just can't see it then. Perfect.
Yep, your vision is askewed.
And the one like that was right here is dead.
No,
guess.
it flew away.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
you wouldn't have seen that though, but
The gargoyle is actually not there though. It's
correct. You do not see it anywhere.
Okay. Seeing the one that's flanking Nysra, she is going to mock it in a vicious fashion. She's gonna yell at it. I've seen hummingbirds fly better than that.
So it lets out a groan and begins to take damage, psychic damage, as it seems to have fallen victim to your bully words.
I made a bully.
takes 4 points of bullying damage.
And then as a bonus action, I would like to telekinetically shove to pull Nysra towards us.
Okay.
She can choose to fail if she wants.
Not enough range, though, right?
How far is that shove?
Right, you're right. It's 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Nope, you cannot.
30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'd have to move 10 feet forward to be able to do it, and I only have 5 feet of movement, so you're right. I won't do that. Range OP. There's nothing else I can do. You gonna step back around the corner, and that will be the end of her turn.
All right, mister. Okay, Nysra, I need you to give me a athletics or acrobatics check, please. You hold steadfast again as this one pushes and shoves against you. You stand, and both of these gargoyles are actively just trying to shove you. And it's your turn.
The one directly next to her, she's gonna swing it.
The one, which one?
The one directly to her right.
Okay. You swing, and as you swing forward, you miss, but you're standing really close to this thing, so your arm like kind of scrapes against its stony wing flapping beside you, and you'll take 1 point.
Hold on, I need to check something real quick.
It is a 1. Yeah, 1 point of slashing damage as you cut your elbow on its wing. Elbow slices.
Sorry, I had something and I have no idea where it just...
You have something to what?
It's Crusher. I don't know where it went for me to find out what it does.
You have to hit somebody with a
Cheers.
melee attack, yeah.
I believe it lets you reroll 1s and 2s, but I'm pretty sure it's the damage die, not the to hit.
Yeah, I think it's damage, not to hit. You're correct, I believe. Let me look
No,
here.
but there's a thing where I can push someone 5 feet forward if I hit them.
If you hit them, yeah.
If you hit them, yeah.
Yeah, that happens if you hit them with your hammer, yeah. You can. But nat 1 regardless. So do you have anything else pertaining to this moment? Because that will be a miss.
No, I don't have anything else.
Alright. Marcus, it's on you. And Crusher. Let me look
Cool stuff. Alright, so Marcus is, now that he's safe, 1, 2, 3.
Here it is.
It's weird. I can't see the gargoyle anymore.
The gargoyle did not tell you what that was. He overheard you talking and thought he would spend a little lore knowledge your way. There's Crusher, though. It's
a helpful exposition gargoyle.
And yeah, Marcus, so on you.
That's 4, 5, 6. Since I'm next to Mark or Paul, I get the advantage. And I'm gonna attack that one. That's got the 5 feet above in there.
Okay.
And I am gonna take sharpshooter. And well, I'm also gonna bonus action planar warrior. Whew.
All right, roll for attack.
Yeah, just
-5
making
to
sure.
attack.
Yeah. Yes.
So no, it does not let you re-roll 1s or 2s, but
Yeah, there's something else I was looking for, but it's fine.
roll
It's
your.
good.
I cannot believe it again. All right.
There's not gonna be any more favored foe though. Actually, is that 5-foot one? Is that the one I had favored foe on?
No, it is not.
Okay. Yeah, then it's gonna be 31 points of force damage.
As you let loose this arrow, you crack it directly into the chest, and you see its body like shatter into stone and fall to the ground in multiple pieces.
Sweet.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right, and give me another athletics or acrobatics check for you, Nysra. God, he is really, really weak. Even the 10 is enough to keep you as he rolls a 6. And he tries to shove you. He's really kind of weak and shrugging off this verbal assault that he was hit with. And next gargoyle is... All right, Raisa, your turn.
Let's try this again. Oh, I can vaguely see it. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, you can see him.
20.
Neat.
Are we going to say that I can see that well enough?
You can. Yeah, you certainly can.
Oh, click the wrong thing. Let there be other fire. Try this again.
19 hits. For which one are you swinging at? Throwing it at?
The one here by Nysra.
Hacks. Above. Okay.
Right.
To the right. All right. So that is going to take that damage of let's see, 9 points of damage. Yep. As you collide with it in a successful beeline of fire damage.
Actual successful firebolt.
Yes. Anything else?
Nope, I am complete.
All right, Paul. The drums you're hearing in the background is actually all of the prisoners that you rescued stomping their feet, giving you like war drum sounds as they're stomping and slapping their thighs.
Cheering us on.
Are they also all dwarves?
No, they're not, but the dwarves are teaching them as they go.
So if there's a big echo and I wrap my shield, would it echo around?
You can try.
Does that take a real action, though?
That'd be an item interaction. Yeah, it wouldn't take your whole action.
Alright, well, then I do that as loud as I can, and I ready the assist again.
You hear a smack, and it rings and reverberates through the corridors.
I ready the assist, and then I'm done. Assist the next teammate that attacks within melee range of me.
Okay. I can't get it to go away. Oh. Alright, Mika, it's on you.
Amika's gonna pop out from around the corner. She can see this one down here this time, so she is going to mock it viciously.
Yeah, you can vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one to her right.
Yes. So the other one I can see is dead, right?
No. Oh wait, yeah, it is. It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it has a skull on it.
Yeah.
She can mock it viciously.
It is an 18.
It succeeds.
All right. It does still have disadvantage from before, as it has not actually made an attack action.
It ends at the.
Oh, does it end at their turn? Next turn anyway? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Makes before the end of its next turn.
Anything else on Amika's turn?
I guess Amika will step up a little bit and warm her hands by the bonfire. That'll be the end of her turn.
All right, nice. She yells like dirty vulgarities at the gargoyle and then turns around and warms her hands.
Nitra is gonna try to swing again.
Nitra's gonna what?
Try to hit this guy again.
All right. Make a swing. My grandma shoves harder. 13 is gonna miss as you swing at it and it just kind of flaps away.
That's all I got.
All right, Marcus.
All right, so Marcus is going to run up next to Paul again. And he is now got advantage from Paul, right?
Yep.
And he's going to hope he can get a third crit in a row. And saying that, it's now not going to happen.
Nope. Nat one. No.
Planar warrior, sharpshooter. Let's see what happens.
Jinx is gonna be the double nat one now.
Oh, 14 is still going to miss as the arrow flies through the air. You put a little too much arc on it, and it continues to proceed into the chasm. Out of sight.
Damn.
Anything else from Marcus?
Yeah. Marcus is gonna move back to where something can't shove him over the freaking side. And that's gonna be Marcus's turn.
Getting angry, gargoyles flapping all over the place. And I need you to make me an athletics or acrobatics check. Oof. So that is a 17. So you are shoved, and
5-eye Nirsa.
you are going to fall off of the ledge.
No.
I need to roll some dice too.
If she perma dies, she's coming back as a barbarian and giving the party PTSD.
Remember that time you let your barbarian fall off a cliff?
24 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall off the ledge and land on the ground.
How many?
24.
Halved, lady.
You are halved because you are raging. So you do have half damage because it is bludgeoning damage.
Barbarian leap back up.
You are 50 foot below everybody else as you have fallen off the ledge, and the gargoyle turns and faces Paul.
You sure you don't have anything from the new stuff that allows you to reroll that?
And then we will go to... That one's... Oh, this one. Raisa, it's your turn.
Oh, I guess we'll keep this simple. Firebolt.
Oh my, crit.
Gargoyle.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you crit. You hit it for 6 points of fire damage. As you collide with its face. 9. Yeah, 9 points of fire damage. Thank you. It's a direct hit! Do a barrel roll.
And then, because the thing is awful darn close to me, that's not what I want. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright, Paul. It's on you.
I guess first I'll take the opportunity attack damage.
He will swing at you. Should claws. That's what I'm looking for. 21 to hit for 7 points of slashing damage as he slices at you.
Is it next to Paul?
It was, yeah.
I can't. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. No.
If you're looking at the 5 foot, that's from the other one.
Yeah.
That was that one. The one below it that's dead.
And I assist Marcus again, and I'm done.
Amika?
She's gonna yell at. She's gonna mock the gargoyle viciously by saying, "Your mother's a pile of rubble."
It is a 13, so he is going to be heavily offended by these words he does not understand. Takes 4 damage. Disadvantage on his next attack.
I don't know what you're saying, but it pisses me off.
And then I'm gonna attempt to telekinetically shove it back 5 feet.
It's good at these. 16.
Okay, it fails. Or it succeeds.
Succeeds, yeah.
The spell fails.
Alright. Nirsa, you are prone, so you'll have to use half of your movement to get up. And then what do you want to do about being in the chasm?
Is there anything down there that she can use to create a makeshift grappling hook?
Give me a...
She's proficient in Smith's tools, if that helps.
Give me an investigation check. But it will take your action to do so. Oh. You see rocks.
Great.
You see some rocks around you, and that's about it.
Okay, she's gonna use her movement to stand up, and that's it, I guess.
Damn, okay. Marcus, it's
I
on.
don't know what to do anymore.
I am going to take aim again, and planar warrior, and sharpshooter, and I'm like, I am not gonna miss this time.
Now you're gonna
But
miss.
probably yeah.
Shoot with advantage.
Is 17 gonna hit?
17 is yep, it's gonna hit.
Cool. All right, that's gonna be 29 points of force damage total.
And it also falls to the ground. Did I get the right one? Yep. And you are out of combat.
I'm gonna take some rope, and attach it to my arrow, and I'm gonna look for Nirsa over here. Do I see her?
Yeah, you can see her down there.
How
No,
dark
you
am I
don't have. Yeah, you have a torch. It's 50 foot down.
I'm gonna try and grab this use it to climb up, whatever. I'm gonna shoot the arrow down.
But why didn't you just lower the rope? Amika's gonna say on her hands and knees as she's like peeking over the edge down. Nice, right?
Because it doesn't look cool. Quit trying to block me, bro. I'm fully aware saying this to assist. And the arrow is gonna land down next to Nirsa. It's gonna
Yeah.
Nirsa.
So.
I know. I was about to say something.
Okay, so making sure you weren't asleep over there.
No, I'm fine. She's gonna look at it and kind of be like, she's gonna pull on to see if it's attached to anything on the other side of it.
It is attached to me.
So basically, Mark is gonna feel kind of a slight tug on him, and she's content that something is holding it, so she's gonna start to climb up it.
I read the bonus action to telekinetic shove to like pull her back up towards me before she hits the ground when the rope inevitably pulls.
Well, Paul, what were you doing, Paul?
I hug Marcus.
I knew it. I did not know you were going to do that. Paul puts his hands around Marcus. I just knew. Okay, so that gives advantage. I need you to make me contested strength or acrobatics or athletics checks. Marcus with advantage.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics? I wonder which one I'm gonna do. Wow. Just okay.
Match at 12. So she's like pulling and trying to heave with this big war hammer and all of her items on her. You manage to you start to fall forward and you see Paul just grasp you and hold you and clasp you tight as he hold me closer, Tony Danza. And he holds you, and she makes her way up the rope and makes it up onto the bridge.
You look over and you just see Amika, hand to the mouth, kind of keeping in a giggle, eyes gleaming.
Alright, so that's over. Now, I do not think this is the way out. I'm just gonna call it a hunch. And I think the breeze I felt before was from this large chasm.
What a shock. Who could possibly have guessed that?
Raisa, not amused.
So, perhaps we should leave. Before the people that we're trying to save get hurt.
That's what we were trying to do.
Yeah, I know, but... we gotta find a way out of here.
There's a door over there, and she's gonna point to
Wait a minute. Hold on. 1, 2. Weren't there 3 of them?
There was.
I'm gonna look around real quick, see if I can find it.
I mean, you see what you see. No, you don't see anything around you.
Okay, well then... I am actually going to cast... I will take this answer in a whisper, Gup. I am going to cast Detect Portal.
Will you link that for me?
Yes. Soon as I could find it. Booyah.
Do you want the answer in DMs? Preferably, or does it matter?
That doesn't matter.
There are no portals around.
Okay. I think we should just go back the way we came. There's got to be some other way out. There's no way the 14, 20 people, however many it was, are going to stay safe if we keep going this way.
Oh boy, so this whole thing was a waste of time.
It wasn't my choice.
It wasn't a complete waste, and I offer Raisa part of the squishy rock remains of the gargoyle.
Oh, thanks.
Look, he brought you a gift.
A cat carrying over
Just
dead
slip it into a
rat.
pocket.
All right, so perhaps we should take our leave and go back upstairs. And I swear to God, Gub, if you tell us the stairs are a slide now, I'm just gonna shove off this bridge.
All right. So,
Somebody nudge Marcus off.
all right. So you make your way back up the stairs, and
Well, Mika does like her pranks. She's not about to trip someone off the bridge to their death.
She knows the line
God.
of attempted murder.
Like you have what's her name? You have Nirsa just being completely stalwart, not getting pushed off the bridge until the final part. She makes it through it alive, survives a fall, then falls off again.
I was so surprised that you survived all of those shoves. That was rather impressive. They were basically just like back and forth. But okay,
all right.
So y'all come back up here, and you make your way back up the stairs. The Brunathar says, "I don't believe that was the right way."
No, definitely not.
It would
I'm-
seem
It's obvious now.
I'm trying to recall. Was there a lever pulled when we came down there? Was that leather upstairs or was it downstairs?
It was upstairs.
Ah, shit. Well, there's no way to get up there. Wait, was there a trap door above these stairs? Like, how steep were the stairs?
I mean, it was just a normal staircase going down at an average incline, just like the ones you walked up and down right now.
So, I guess what I want to see if I could use rope. Like, if I could somehow scale up this slide and
Sure.
then get at the top.
Give me a dex check.
Ooh, okay.
I have a 30-foot mage hand, too, if that would
Now,
help.
dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
Oh god, it's the same thing. What was the point of me asking that?
this can't possibly go bad.
Yeah, the DC was 15, so you are able to kind of scale and position yourself along this flat line surface and slowly scale your way up.
How far up is it?
Were you using Mage Hand to carry the rope, Paul?
Oh, I just offered it. I'm not
Oh, okay.
using it, no.
Well, I still have rope on me.
Okay. So yeah, you make it up the stairs. It's about 25 foot of stairs. No, 20 foot of stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna yell back down below. It's like, all right, so I'm gonna sit up here and hold the rope. Let's get one of them up here at a time. If one of you want to try and make it up here to assist me,
Give me a
That would be
perception
wonderful.
check.
okay, hold on.
I holler, just hit the switch.
Yeah.
Boomer.
Oh, I don't need a perception check for that. They're there in front of me, Gup.
No, they're not here right now.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't reset the map. Okay, so we can give that perception check with advantage because Paul yelled at you. You do look over your shoulder as he says this and see a lever.
Oh? What does this button do? And I'm going to pull it.
Okay, as you grab the lever, it was in the down position. You go up to the wall and you hear chink behind you. Everybody's piled into the room down there. There are no commoners out in the hallway. Let's see. As the iron bars that once held in the Umber Hulk now closed shut. And the stairs begin popping back up. And you are able to ascend.
Amika walks up the stairs.
Let me pull all your tokens upstairs.
Golly, holding her robes up slightly and out of the way.
There's 3. Oh, there's Raisa. She's hiding amongst the commoners. As you make your way up the stairs, you are back in the room. The commoners also begin flooding their way up. Bernothar says, "Hey, what a fantastic motion. I believe... Is it clear here?"
Amika's gonna point
it's going to be.
Amika's gonna point towards the exit to the temple and ask Phil, is it safe to head out?
Phil says to you, Phil, "Hey, yeah, come straight out. I haven't seen anybody out here. But, don't forget about the gargoyles in the front door." Right. Sup?
It's like the guy that forgets to hang up on the phone. It's just like carries on another conversation with someone else.
You hear Barney back there. Sup? No.
Just 3 dudes sitting around a campfire saying sup to each other. Well, it seems to be safe out front if we want to make it out there, but I don't know what's between here and there. Though there were gargoyles in the main entryway getting into this room. Well, there were statues.
Yeah. Was it? Is there a side way out? I don't really want to mess with those gargoyles.
Well, you came in through the side entrance, and she's gonna point at the garden door that you came
Oh,
in through. Or
I just closed. No, those no. Here, what is in this room? Here, I've got a good idea. That may be the one that opens this door.
Well, as you're opening the door, she's gonna say, "Well, the guard post is over there." Oh. She doesn't know where the guard post is.
Does she know where the guard post is? Oh, okay.
I'm screwing with you.
I was like, all right. So, that can't be anything bad behind this door, no? No gargoyles, right?
Okay, so,
you see a kitchen or a dining hall, actually.
A dining hall. Okay. Because I remember something about somebody saying, "Don't go in the kitchen."
Amika told you she was not allowed in the kitchen after dark. Right, Gup?
Correct. Yeah, you were in the kitchen plenty during the day. Just nobody was allowed in the kitchen after dark.
They made me wash dishes. Gasp.
Those monsters.
Those monsters.
Neanderthals.
I have found another door.
I touched myself for 19.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
And banned. Guys, come on. Follow me. I think I found a way out. I see 1, 2. Paul.
He's touching himself in the other room.
Are you serious? In front of a woman?
Like something to miss.
Was Paul following?
Still burn him, you know.
Yeah, I'm following the group.
Egads, Paul, tell me it's not true. Were you touching yourself in front of the women?
He waited till everybody left.
I was still in there with him. Racer ran away and started.
I say, not only the women, and I wink at him.
Very well. I think I found the way out.
Not just.
Yes, I see a door open. I smell corpses.
Gross.
Guys, I found it. Oh God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just threw that on there to fuck with you. No.
I'm not the only one that likes to do that stuff. It's just a little more scary when it's the GM, though.
A Minotaur.
Yeah, you are have successfully found your way into the main hallway. Actually, yeah, these are not here anymore either. And you recognize this as the entrance. And at this point, as you enter kind of the entrance, Paul, your little sapperling fellows begin to pop their head out of their armor, out of where their hidey hole spots, and kind of look around. As the doors are open, you see Barney kind of look up into the door. Oh, look, Phil. Right. And they are outside the door.
What is the source of this inspiration?
Started off as Broloff, and then it went a little more on some sort of spectrum. Yeah.
I'm feeling like Bill and Ted now. All right, shall we be on our way? Where are the people? Where are the people?
The people are with you. Yes, they are following you. I just am not moving all those tokens right now. Because it is also the end of the session. This is where we will end as you have made your way out of the monastery into safety. Was legitimately afraid for a little while. But y'all did good. Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
We really got to figure out a way for us to not see the name of areas.
I can change those, but I didn't really think about that. So.
Yeah, because nothing says you're going the wrong way like seeing the name Temple of Evil.
Let's go. Let's exit this way.
I just love that I held up my hands and I'm like, I come in peace, and then death music.
I mean, I made sure not the meta, so it took those 3 gargoyles to scare the shit out of Marcus, like the ones that smacked him in the face earlier, to be like, this is not the right way.
I mean, Raisa did say that the door looked like the door to the underworld, and then we went through it.
The door of the underworld doesn't have a nice cool breeze coming from it, though.
And of course, Nice was kind of like, I fear nothing, and led the charge.
I believe the saying is, turn away from the light, not from the windy hallway.
Everybody's like, retreat, retreat. Nice just like, I'm going to hit it.
Yes, well, the whole point was I was trying to hit that one to the direct side of me before that other moved in melee range, because if I hit it, I could have moved it like 5 feet to its 5 feet back, so I could actually walk away without an attack of opportunity. But then the other guy came in, I just couldn't hit it.
Can I say the teamwork was super on point tonight, with like spells and assist and everything? That was freaking cool.
Bane OP.
Bane and
yeah.
I have now realized how useless my Hail of Thorns is without Bane, because there is no way anything is failing a DC of 12.
The worst part is that
failed it.
the worst part is that Nicer doesn't have any ranged attacks. Like, she has to be within melee range of something to be useful.
You have some thrown weapons, don't you?
I have one axe.
Eventually, we're
one hand axe. That's it.
And Amika's getting the whole entire kit will be negated.
You need a dwarf thrower? What is it called?
Rock monster or something.
The dwarf thrower thing, the weapon. the weapon. It's like Mjolnir, except only dwarves can use it.
Oh, in here that's a weapon. I know what you're talking about. It's a dwarven war. It's an artifact, I think, or legendary.
Well, not an artifact. I think it's uncommon or rare.
No, it's either a legendary or an artifact.
I thought you meant something that throws the dwarf when you said that.
There you go.
Awesome.
Dwarven thrower.
That.
Requires attunement by a dwarf. Oh god.
Oh, that is not the weapon I was
There will
thinking
be
of.
no
Yeah.
yeeting of the dwarf.
We could get a Paul and Nicer fastball special going.
Oh god, no.
I was thinking Axe of the Dwarvish Lords is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, no, that one.
It turns.
I am thinking it is very rare though, because it's got like a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
So, I just thought something. If Paul throws Nysra off a ledge at an enemy, and Amika saves her bonus action, like does a hold action to kinetic shove and pull Nysra back onto the ledge. So she just kind of like yo-yos off to slap something and gets pulled back.
That would be good. However, you can't hold a bonus action.
Yeah, I was just thinking that actually.
Yeah, that's true.
That sucks.
True.
That would be really funny. But you could always tie a rope to Nasra.
So
Actually,
next character that I'm playing in any game is going to be a Psy Warrior, because they are literally the Jedi.
The idea of a childish on one of my characters would not be out of place. I've had 2 characters that have had some form of a childish on them.
Do that with a grung. That way they can at least poison the person.
The thing is, the worst part is that both times one of the characters in our party had levitate, so I just became like a floating balloon next to the party, so I couldn't run off.
You got to be careful. Grungs are the DM destroyers. Okay, it's like confirmed at this point. Anytime anybody I know plays a grung, the DM quits.
Yeah, I was real sad about that. He was such a good character.
Yeah. Well, how did we kill him? We killed him with a tabaxi, a kenku, and a grung.
And then the Kinku, we went into one room on session 1, and we bullied the shit out of a kitchen merchant, and that makes a baker. That's the word I was looking for. And the Kinku, we proceeded to like throw him on the ground and scavenge through his stuff, finding a secret door. And the Kinku proceeds to take the guy's own sweet rolls and shove them in his mouth. While we're interrogating him, he's just like force feeding him his own sweet rolls against his will. And like after the end of the session, the DM said, "Hey guys, I hate to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and I don't have time to play D&D anymore." It was full of Jahar's accent and me going, "I think I'm gonna go into here." That's my grung voice, and he was not having it. And Kinku is like, "Sweet roll, sweet roll."
Yeah.
Just
Session 1, you broke him.
that was the end of it, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'm no longer playing D&D. I'm done."
And what? And Derek was actually the only normal person. You know, I mean, he's playing a female elf, but like Lady Bird song or something. He's just sitting over the corner. Okay.
That DM now DM's Pathfinder. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll be back Saturday for Princes of the Apocalypse. So we look forward to seeing you there.
Does he
I'm
play
sorry
Pathfinder now?
for Vindicators. Thank you.